Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Rants About Tech Live. I'm your host, Rod. For this, what number are we on? What number is this? 208? Oh, we're working on number 208 for this Monday, November 17th. I'm your host, Rod, here in sunny Philadelphia. This is the show where we talk about today's eInk news, today's tech news. We talk about random stuff as well. We get into all kinds of stuff here. Consider liking, subscribing if you want to see more stuff like this. How's it going to the chat crew here? We're already popping in the chat right now. I'm here with the co-host of the show, the chat crew down below. Thanks you guys for being here. We got Jay down here. We got The Rock down here. Who else we got? We got Mr. Aaron here already. And we got Dr. Ling. How's it going? Hope you guys are enjoying good weather like I am here today. I mean, it's sunny at the very least. It's not very warm, but it's sunny. So I hope you guys are getting some sun where you are. Thanks for the link, Jay. I appreciate it. I'm going to check out this supercomputing thing you're talking about here. Jay just went supernova computing on us. Hopefully he can enlighten us on some of the conversations we're going to talk about here today, especially as it pertains to the Palma 2 Pro. Dude, all right, listen, this is what I'm going to do today. I got the green light today from the executive producer of the show. I got the green light today to go ahead and order a few devices. So these are the devices I'm getting in to the studio. So I'm ordering the Palma 2 Pro today. I'm going to order the reMarkable eReader or the Viwoods eReader. I got to see what the hub. Listen, Viwoods made me number 4. I'm sorry, not maybe. We've extended the list. All right, the list has been extended. It ain't the big 3 anymore in an eInk space. It's now the big 4. Okay, it's the big 4 now. Now that I've cordially invited Viwoods into the top 4 list, now I have to get all the stuff right. So we're getting the Viwoods eReader, Palma 2 Pro. I'll be ordering those in today, and so this week you'll be seeing content about those things. And I'm going to get the Nodia 5C as well. I'm getting rid of this piece of trash right here. You know what I realized about this device? We're going to get into some tech news here in a second, people who are here for tech news. You know what I realized about this device? How many people we lost? We didn't lose any. We're good. I realized this thing does a few tricks to stay alive nowadays. They've updated it to the point to where it will still quasi crash, but when it crashes, they do a technique to where it remembers where it was and comes back up. You know, it'll flash and come back up real quick for you. So it recovers itself instead of you having to recover it. It'll recover itself when it crashes. It still crashes. It still crashes. I need to test the 5C to see if it crashes. I have it on good faith that it does not crash. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna get those things in. We're gonna talk crap about them if it needs to be talked crap. I'm really waiting for that color scribe. Did I tell you guys I'm waiting on the color scribe? The scribe color soft. I don't know if I told you guys that, but I am. I'm waiting on it. Chicago Bears fan. Oh, snap. Chicago Bears fan, Robert? What? Do I have live chat up over here? I thought I had live chat up over here. Chicago Bears fan. I'm a Bills fan. If you guys don't know. Aaron says the 4C works great for me. Duh, Bears. Viwoods is nice. I don't know why some people hate on it. I don't care what anyone says at this point. They've already been inducted into the top 4. Oh, I'm sorry, I said the top 4. The big 4. It's the first time in history there's ever been a big 4. Usually there's just a top 3. We couldn't kick Supernote out. We couldn't kick reMarkable out. I mean, what are we talking about? They make the best designed e-ink tablets in the world. That is until Amazon came. That is until my guy, you know who I'm talking about. That is until my guy went to Amazon. Then the tide changed. This scribe, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it today. Anyway, been a Bears fan all my life, no doubt, Rob, no doubt. I haven't been a Bills fan all my life, but I've been a Bills fan for a very long time, so I'm doing it like that. Super chat to endorse your P2 Pro purchase, no doubt. I appreciate you, Jay. Let's get the air horns going for Jay real quick up in here. Yeah, I'm really like I really got to test it out. Now I'm getting it, Jay. You know why I'm getting it? I'm getting it to talk crap about it. That's why I'm getting it. So, you know, the PP towel. I didn't say it, Dr. Ling. I didn't say it at all. I didn't say it. I don't have to put change in the PP jar. So anyway, let's move on to some other stuff we got here. Like, we didn't even do the holidays yet, you guys. We got talking about eInk stuff right off the gate. Anyway, National Take a Hike Day. I wouldn't say take a hike today. It's windy as crap outside. Though the sun is shining, it's windy. A friend of mine called me the other day like, bro, let's go ride one wheels. Let's hit some trails, bro. I'm like, yeah. I looked at the forecast. It was like 62. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. An hour and a half later, I go to walk outside to the car and look at the forecast again. The temperature had dropped 5 degrees and it was supposed to go down to 45. I'm like, oh my, how we go from it being 62 to a high to now 45 is what we're going to get. What? Anyway, the wind makes a big difference. So it's been crazy. Jump on the bandwagon. Oh, Sheik, thanks for joining. Appreciate you. The air horn's going for Sheik. Yeah, I'm going to do it. So hiking. So no hike. I'm not going to be hiking today. Although I normally would on a day where it's a national holiday to hike. I normally would go hike because I like hiking. At the very least, I'll take the one wheel out here the trail. But the wind, no. What else we got here? National Homemade Bread Day. How many of you have made bread at home? Twice in my life have I made bread at home. I bought a bread maker like, I don't know, 20 years ago. Used it twice. I don't even know what happened to that thing, but it was good. It was a little bread maker. It made a little loaf. It was good stuff. So if you've never made homemade bread before, it's an experience. They got kits now that you can order that will include stuff like that in it. So try it out. National Unfriend Day. Don't unfriend anybody. It's a bad thing. I don't even know why this is a national holiday, but why would you want to unfriend a friend? Unless they're not your friend. Then maybe this is an excuse to go purge your social medias of anyone who's not a friend, who's portraying to be, who's an infiltrator. They've infiltrated your circle. They've been there too long. You should have kicked them out a long time ago. Today's the day to do that. There we go. National Unfriend Day. What do we got in the chat? Take a hike equal Northeast. Bless your heart. No, not the Northeast today. Again, Dr. Ling, I won't be doing it. The Rock says, I've made bread. Jaquise Pippin has a good bread in a pot recipe with a nice sturdy crust. I like bread with a crust. I'm not going to lie to you. I like a bread with a crust. I don't know why. I do. But what do we got here? I think that's it. All right, let's get going. Now, past the holidays, we got rando news before we get to the tech news. Rando news, the Hulk is back, okay? I don't know if you guys saw it, but in the Discord I forgot who posted that. Whoever posted that in the Discord, thank you, though. That the Hulk is back. I'm like, what happened to the AI chick that we thought was going to take over for the Hulk? She looked like AI, probably was AI, but the AI had promised that the Hulk has never been able to deliver on. But the Hulk is back, so we don't get the AI lady. We just get the Hulk and all that comes with the Hulk and his misunderstandings, his misgivings. Aaron, thanks, Aaron. I appreciate you, bro. Oh, that was me, Dr. Ling. Oh, thanks, Dr. Ling. I appreciate that. We have to find you a plus pen for it, though. Yeah, Jay, please instruct me. What pen should I get with this piece of abomination? Jay, you know where I'm getting it. I'm getting this Palma 2 Pro to talk crap about it. That's legitimately the only reason I'm getting this thing. There's no other thing for me. I'm getting it. You know why? The real reason is because of Aaron. Because I know Aaron's going to say, well, bro, have you tried it yet? And you're talking crap about it. I want to be like, yeah, Aaron, I have tried it. I've tried it and it's garbage. Moving on. What else we got here? Viwoods eReader is still the bee's knees. That's going to be the news forever right now until the Scribe Colorsoft comes out. That's going to be the news. The Viwoods eReader is the bee's knees. I can't wait to get this thing. Listen, this may be a phone that I could use, but we're gonna see. Target making workers smile. How do we feel about this, chat? Have you ever worked retail before and was made to smile? It was in your contract. You have to walk around smiling. I thought that was ridiculous when I saw that. That was ridiculous. To me, I don't know if you guys saw this story or heard about it, but it's just the craziest thing. To me, this is management and higher ups being super lazy. When you have to put verbiage into documentation for your employees to smile, that means you just hired the wrong people. This is like being lazy to me. This is like, what you should do is just change the culture by hiring people who already have a chipper disposition, who already are people pleasers, who already take customer service seriously. Then you don't have to write letters like you're mandated to smile. Like, hire better people. There are people who love to do this kind of thing. Hire them. Spend a little more time, spend a little more money. Hire those people and you'll be okay. Grocery delivery is the last rando. Last rando here is how many of you guys get groceries delivered? When I first got to Philadelphia, when I first moved to Philly, I didn't know where anything was, and I didn't want to be driving around if I didn't have to be. So I would get food ordered and delivered to the place I was staying. I was staying with a friend for a little while when I first got here. So I would just have food ordered to his house. Now, I got away from that when I got my own apartment, right? I started going to the grocery store, I'm like, I don't know. And then I started thinking, like, why did I get away from that? I went to the grocery store a few times and I'm like, and then last week, I didn't go to the grocery store at all because I'm like, the anxiety of going to the grocery store just got to me. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'll finish eating whatever I have in there in the refrigerator. And then when I'm forced to go buy food, I'll do it. But there are things I want from the grocery store that the anxiety just gets me too bad to go and get. So I don't do it. But then I thought, just order it, bro. Just get back to ordering food. That way you get what you want. The anxiety isn't there. So, and I'm thinking, I probably would save time and money. The time of getting in my car, going to the grocery store, trudging through the aisles, the anxiety. Then the gas it takes to do such a thing. Then you got to go to multiple places. Like, delivery is like under $10. I'm like, I would pay $10 to escape the gas, the travel, the time, the anxiety. I'll pay that $10. So that's what I want to do today. All right. So those are all the randos. Sheen says, I do when there's 1 million feet of snow. I have to tip really well though. Oh yeah. I feel you. I tip well when I get delivery because delivery doesn't cost much, and for the anxiety saving me, it's worth it. Amazon for the eInk Sinks Plus, it's back in stock. Oh, we're talking about the Palma 2, a pen for the Palma 2 Pro. The eInk 6 Plus is back in stock. Also, I really want you to try the Plus versus your other USI pens because there's a solid difference. Oh, okay. Also, your Move pen works on the Palma 2 Pro. Oh, say no more. I'm using the Move pen. How does the Move pen work on the Palma 2 Pro? Anybody got any info for me on that? Should I bother? I love that pen. Although what kind of surface we got on the Palma 2 Pro? Is it a writing surface or is it the glass slick surface? You guys let me know. Okay, let me know. We're going to go into the tech stories in the meantime though. That's how I see that ending in my head, but we'll keep going. First tech story we got up here is going to be about, you guessed it. Google and Disney reached deal to restore ESPN, ABC to YouTube TV. You knew it was coming. We talked about it. I said it was coming. I think Bloomberg said it was coming, but same thing. So let's get to the details here. I heard that Google was over their treating. Oh, okay, this is a story. So a side note. Now it's back, so there's no real details there, but we'll hit the bullets here. Alphabet and Disney on Friday announced that they've reached a deal, and this was late Friday evening. Reached a deal to restore content from ABC and ESPN into Google YouTube TV. The deal comes after a 2-week standoff that resulted in channels like ESPN, ABC, and others going dark. Monday Night Football was in hiatus. Can you believe that? On the popular YouTube TV streaming service. YouTube TV standoff with Disney isn't the first time this year that the Google-owned property butted heads with legacy media companies either. So I'm going to tell you why. I read an article that said that Google was over in negotiations with Disney, treating them like they treat the content creators on YouTube. Like, you don't like our terms? Leave. Kick rocks. We don't care. You know of another platform that's going to give you the splits we give? The advertising dollars? You do. Where? So anyway, I heard that they were over there treating Disney like they treat YouTube content creators. Disney was like, we're giving you the same deal we give everybody. What do you want? And Google was like, we want a better deal. We want the deal that we have on the paper. We don't care what you give everybody else. You don't like it? You do what we tell our creators to do. You kick rocks. You kick them right down the street. So anyway, Disney caved, clearly. So I don't know the details of this, but Disney caved clearly. So yeah, it's back on the service there. Back on the service. BM. Good morning, sir. How's it going? What else we got here? Next story we got up here is going to be why Anthropic AI Claude contacted the FBI in a test. Did you guys hear about this? So Anthropic was doing internal testing, trying to figure out what they could and couldn't do on their models. And they had one of their models create a business, a vending machine business, essentially. And is this on? Oh, no, it's not. A vending machine business, essentially. So the vending machine business was ran by AI. I think it was Claudia or something like that. So this business being ran by the AI model, but is being taken advantage of by employees throughout the company for various reasons. Who doesn't want free snacks from a vending machine that you can just take advantage of because you're smarter than it? But anyway, I'm thinking, why would you even do that? That was my first thought when I heard that. Why would you, as an employee of the company who made this thing, cheat the system? Unless they're being like told to cheat the system, but then you're cheating your other employees because other employees are using this vending machine to order things they want. So the way this vending machine worked is that they would order something. The vending machine would then put out an order to wherever it needed to put an order into to get the thing that the employees wanted. So if it was a sandwich, it would find a way to contact like Uber Eats and then order a sandwich from whatever sandwich place, whatever ingredients on it, right? So it would do things like that, and it would get things, whatever employees wanted, it would figure out a way to get it, and it would be in this vending machine when they got the message on their phone that it was delivered. So they would just go to the vending machine and pick it up and pay for it when they do the pickup. Through any event, the AI was being taken advantage of, so it in turn was given a CEO. So there was a second model that was deemed to be the CEO, and its only job was to run the business effectively and efficiently and manage interactions better to not lose money. So then the two AIs having conversations about how it should go about raising money and not losing money. Very interesting story. Long story short, though, I know I've already made it long. How many people did I lose with that? 2. Okay, we're moving on. Make a long story short, the AI continued to lose money and was wanting and closed the business. And it realized after it closed the business that it was still losing recurring amounts of money out of its account. And this was due to no real fraudulent acts. It was just how the system was set up initially to take a certain amount of money out. When the CEO noticed this thing, it tried to contact the FBI talking about internet fraud. Like somebody was taking money from a closed down company. It was very weird stuff. So that's why Claude called the FBI. So if you see that headline and you didn't want to read it, that's what that was about. Okay, moving on. Next story. Valve showcases Steam machine with eInk display. So I thought this was interesting because we were supposed to talk about this the other day when we talked about the Steam machine. But there's an eInk display that was made internally by Valve to display energy efficient way to display metrics on the system, cooling, processor speed, fan speed, all those things. They had a way to kind of show a hub of information there on the eInk screen, which I thought was pretty cool. So if it can be done by them, it can definitely be done by third party vendors. And the first people I thought of were we talked about this company a little while back. Mohib. Uh, I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of the company. But they were making 75 hertz displays, eInk displays, and I thought this would be a pretty cool project for that company. I'll figure out that company name and we'll talk about it in a future show. But anyway, pretty cool stuff. YouTube Music rolls out time-saving life playlist feature search, and so playlist search feature essentially. They call it a couple things in here, but essentially what it is a playlist search, and that's what like Google Music or YouTube Music doesn't have right now. I'm not sure how many of you use YouTube Music. Any of you guys using YouTube Music? Let's go to the chat. I haven't looked at the chat in a few minutes. I hope you are right so far. Blah, blah, blah. Ratta's now officially the Disney prophet. I am a Disney prophet. The writing feels nice with the Ink Sense Plus. What kind of tip is on the Ink Sense Plus, Jay? Always make your own bread. I wish I had the time to make my own bread. And to deal with it coming out not so good when I don't do good. Tell them to take a hike. I already have. Finally, a vending machine for tungsten cubes. It will probably try to source it for you. It would probably try to source that for you, The Rock. All right. Moving on here. Details on this new YouTube Music feature. So, I have a couple issues with YouTube Music. I mean, I'm a YouTube Music subscriber, of course. And I've said this plenty of times on the live stream too. If you don't know, I think the YouTube Premium subscription is probably the best subscription in streaming. I'm not gonna hold you. What streaming service do you guys watch more than YouTube? I don't watch nothing more than I watch YouTube. I keep my Netflix subscription, my Prime. You know what I mean? My Paramount Plus. You know what I'm saying? But I don't watch any of them as much as I do YouTube. And for the price of YouTube Premium, you get storage, you get YouTube Music, you get no ads in YouTube. I think there's a couple other perks too that I just don't even think about or use. But anyway, it's probably the best service in streaming for sure. I mean, best deal in streaming for sure. But anyway, moving on. Problem I have with them is when they changed it from Play Music to like YouTube Music, like you lost the ability to upload your own music to the service, which was one of the biggest reasons I had switched to them from like Apple Music or iTunes, whatever it was at the time. You know what I'm talking about. But it was very cool. So that's one of the things I miss about the service. No AI DJ, which Spotify has AI DJ, which I think is awesome. It's not the perfect, but it's a really interesting novel approach to like music selection. And I really do like it and appreciate it. I just wish YouTube Music had an AI DJ. Like Google, where are you at on this? And the interface is garbage. Last thing I don't like about it is the fact that you can't search within playlists. Now you can. So YouTube Music has started to roll out a new feature to help you save time when finding your favorite songs in a playlist. It's not all good news though. The new playlist feature in YouTube Music seems to be limited only to a few people and not everyone, and not Android, just iOS right now. That's crazy. You don't need to scroll through a long list of playlists to stream your favorite song. Instead, you can use the Find in Playlist option and type the song name into the search box. However, don't expect to see it on YouTube Music on Android, like I just said. It's not on that client. It's just on iOS right now. But it will be rolling out to Android users in the near future. I think this is great. Like I said, I'm someone who creates playlists, and you can't search the playlist. That was ridiculous, but we have it now. So that's one feature down. They just need to fix like 8 more things, and then we'll be good. It's some kind of fiber tip, I think, says Jay. It doesn't seem to wear down very fast though. A fiber tip, huh? Like a felt fiber tip, or more stiff than that? Next thing we got on the tech news tip is going to be what colors USB ports are and cables, what the cables mean. So I'm not sure if you guys ever thought about this. It's something I have thought about, and I knew that the colors meant something and they meant a difference. I just never knew what. Have you ever wondered what? Now you know. Well, you're about to know. Let's talk about it. The first thing we got here is black denotes USB 2.0. This is the second most common you'll see in devices of all types, supporting speeds up to 480 megabits. White. These are first generation devices, USB 1X, with the slowest potential transfer speeds that don't typically exceed 12 megabits. They're also some of the most common, found on devices that don't require data transfer or high power delivery. Yellow. These ports can support either USB 2.0 or 3.0 and are always on, meaning they can support power even when the device they're connected to is shut off. Very interesting. Yellow. Orange, like yellow, but with support for USB 3.0, always on. You might see these on your pair of headphones. Blue, supporting USB 3.0 super speed technology and above. Blue supports identify a device capable of fast data transfer up to 5 gigabits. That's 5,000 megabits if you're keeping score. A significant jump from previous generations. Besides laptops, you'll see blue ports on thumb drives and external storage. Teal, just like blue, but denoted as USB 3.1, supporting faster transfer speeds up to 10 gigabits. And now we're at red. These are the newest and fastest devices available, categorized as USB 3.1 Generation 2 and USB 3.2. They support another significant increase in data transfers up to 10 to 20 gigabits. Red USB ports are also always on. This applies to devices too, so your device you have may not be color-coded for whatever reason, but if it is, this applies to those devices. And there you go. I thought that was interesting. What do we got down here in the chat? It's some kind of fiber tip. I think we got there already. Never seen orange or white USB colors. I've seen orange on headphones, like it said. I've seen orange on my mouse as well, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Lots of different colors, though. And in the back of my PC, they're color-coded as well. I'm assuming those correlate. All right, let's get on to the eInk topics shop. That's how I see that going in my head. All right. eInk, here we go. So not really hardcore eInk topics here, just a bunch of conversation. And the first thing is, does the reMarkable Paper Pro have any competition? Now, we've been seeing videos of people comparing the reMarkable Paper Pro with the Palma 2 Pro and that new eReader from Viwoods that's so awesome in my opinion until I get it and it shows me otherwise. I think it looks crazy good. The capabilities seem crazy good too. I can't wait to try it. I really just can't wait to talk crap about the Palma 2 Pro as opposed to this new device. Oh man, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. But through any event, I've always thought that was an unfair comparison because none of those other two devices, the eReader or the Palma 2 Pro, are real like you can write on the Palma 2 Pro, right? But is it a note taker? Like, what do we think, chat? Is the Palma 2 Pro, are we categorizing it as a note taker? Or is it just a really good e-reader that you can't take some notes on, like the Go 7? Just a different form factor. What do we think? Because essentially that's what this is. It's the Go 7 with a slightly different form factor. And it's color. Well, the second gen has color too, so never mind. Yeah, so, yeah. Oh, it's definitely not soft like felt. I see if I can take a pic of it. Okay, cool, Jay. I appreciate it. And Jay's talking about the nib on the Inkspire. Is that the Inkspire 2 we're talking about? It's the opposite of the remove. In what way, Dr. Ling? I don't think they're the same. I don't think they're in the same category. I think the Palma 2 Pro to me is not really a note taker. Like I said, to me it's akin to the Go 7, just a different form factor. Yeah. Remove is a good note taker that can be a reader. Oh, I get it. And you're saying the Palma 2 Pro is a good reader that can be a note taker. Bang. That's a good way of putting it. Yep. That's a good way of putting it. Yep, I appreciate that. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that assessment wholeheartedly, Dr. Ling. I think that the Palma 2 Pro is not a note taker, although you can write on it. How good it is as a note taker, is up for debate. But just pure categorization, I agree with that. Jay says it's more of a note taker than the Go 7 for sure. Why? They both use the same software and tools, right? Am I wrong about that? One strength is the other's weakness, says Dr. Ling. Agreed when talking about the reMove and the Go 7. Or the reMove and the Palma. Jay, though, yeah, why is it more of a Go note taker? Is it only because the writing is better on it? And does that warrant it being better as a note taker? It might be. But I've been trying to put it into a category with the Palma 2 Pro. Let's look at these things here. So we got this is the device we're talking about right here. This piece of gloriousness right here. Oh no, we're not. We're not talking about that device at all. My bad. Let's. Yeah, we're not talking. Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, this is the device we're talking about. All right, so this device we're talking about here, and trying to see if it has competition. And I say this because, like, I don't see the Palma 2 Pro as competition to this device. Like Dr. Ling just said, they're the opposite of each other. They're not, to me, in the same category. And if not the Palma 2, then clearly if the Palma 2 Pro isn't in the category of the reMove, and I agree with that assessment there, then we definitely can't put the eReader from Viwoods into the reMove category either. Now, does the Nomad fit into the category of the reMove? Like, does the Nomad and maybe even the Viwoods AI Paper Mini, do they fit in the category of the reMove? How do we feel about that? Now, we've canceled out the smaller devices because they just can't. None of those are real note takers. But looking at the devices that are bigger than it, do they fit into the category? I feel like they do and don't. I'm on the fence, honestly. I feel like they don't in the sense that it fits places they don't, and the build quality is just so much better. Yeah, I just feel like they're not. But I also agree that they're good small note takers like this is. So I'm on the fence. Yes, the Nomad and the AI Paper Mini do exist in the category with this. I think they do. Okay. Jay says you can do a ton of things with the Pro that can't on the Move. But anything you can do on the Move, you can do on the Pro, and the Nomad is also significantly more capable than the Move. I agree with you. But if the writing experience is not good on the Palma, then what does it matter? If it can do certain things, you wouldn't want to do them on there. Right? It's like oh, never. I don't know what it's like. I was gonna do a car analogy, but it just didn't work quickly enough. The Rock says definitely not. Nomad is a true note taker in terms of dimensions. reMove and Palma are way too skinny. That's why I'm on the fence. The Rock. I'm on the fence with this because I feel like the size of the reMove is just puts it out of the category of the Mini and the Nomad. But I can also see why people would lump it into that because, like I said, they're all smaller note takers. Aaron says because those tablets are not too much bigger. You'd be surprised what that size would. I mean, Aaron, you have it now. So what am I talking about? And the build quality is not that much better. Oh, listen, I'm not gonna let you bad talk the build quality, bro. What, Aaron? What? No. Listen, the build quality on the reMove cannot be matched. It's leaps and bounds better than anything Onyx is producing right now. The only company that's poised to do anything about the build quality supremacy that reMarkable has right now in the market. The only company that's poised to do anything about that is Amazon with the new Scribe ColorSoft. If that Scribe, it just has to be capable, people. Where is it at? Where's that Scribe ColorSoft at? It just gotta be capable. This thing just has to be capable. It doesn't even have to be the best. It just has to be capable. If this thing is just capable, like Viwoods capable, if it has Viwoods level of capableness, for lack of a better term, or even if it exceeds it, it ain't got to reach Boox level of tools and options. It ain't got to reach that level for me to be better than Onyx. To be honestly, for this to be better, oh man, this thing has the potential to be better. This thing has to be the only thing I would ever say has the potential to be better than what Onyx does in the functionality aspect. This would be the only thing. And I say that because I really feel like the current people in charge, and you know who I'm talking about. I don't have money to throw in the jar now, so you know who I'm talking about. This is the only thing that could take down reMarkable and their supreme superiority and the good looks and premiumness compatibility area. They're the only ones. They're like the only ones. So, yeah. Anyway, the TCL Ultra 60, I do lump the TCL Ultra 60. Where we at? I do lump this device right here in with the remove. It's a phone, I get it. But I lump this in with the remove. I would lump this in with the remove before I lumped the Supernote Nomad or the Viwoods AI Paper Mini in with the remove. I would lump this in with the remove though. EMR, so the writing is good. But it's just not eInk. That's the thing. And you know what? Never mind. I wouldn't lump this in with it. Let's get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of that right now. So never mind. So we're torn here too. You know what? Let's put up a poll. Let's put up a poll. Let's see how everybody feels right now. Let's see. Would you lump the Viwoods AI paper and the Nomad in with the remove? Okay, now we're putting a poll up. There we go. You guys let me know how you feel about this. If you have an opinion on this, we just put a poll up that you can vote on. Let me see how you guys feel about this. But I think the Nomad and the Viwoods AI paper could or they could not go into that. But the thing is, if they don't, then does the reMarkable Paper Pro Move have competition? If you feel like it doesn't, if you're one of the people who feels like it doesn't, now the question is, does the remove have competition if you feel like the Nomad and the Viwoods AI Paper Mini isn't in the same category? Because in my mind, if you believe that, then you also believe that it doesn't have any competition. And if you do believe it has competition outside of those two devices, what? Wait, how long do I bring the poll back up? The poll should still be up. Jay says the 60s Ultra's pen accuracy is really good, judging from Ed's video on it, and I can use Saber with it, which is a big plus. Yeah, the accuracy is good. I just crap on the 60 because it's not eInk. That's all. I crap if they had said that the Ultra 60 was just a normal LCD that you could put into a ultra low power mode and use in black and white, and they've got black and white specific features, I would have been way more receptive to this device. The moment they called it e-paper, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Lark, how's it going? Thanks for showing up. I just believe Boox doesn't have the design discipline to compete at the premium level. Always have hits and misses with products. I am so in agreement with you on that, Lark. I believe. Oh, Am I gonna? Oh, I wonder if I can take this down. Oh, it won't let me get rid of the poll from the bottom of the chat here. 80% of people who voted said yes, that the Nomad and the Mini belong in the same category. All right, so the majority of us seem to think that those two devices belong in the category with the remove. But I agree with Lark to finish off that one comment. I agree with Lark there that the Onyx doesn't really make super premium devices, not in the league with reMarkable anyway. And I definitely don't think it's going to be in the league with Amazon. Like, they're going to be in the same league as reMarkable to me. And honestly, I think they could be in a position to take over that premium crown from reMarkable, depending on how they do it. I'm so excited to get this device in hand, though. Boox always comes up just short of being premium because of those design choices. Absolutely, Dr. Ling. So in agreement with you on that. IG, the new Pen 3 and volume. You see, just it's those little bitty things, the little attention to detail things, right? If they get those right, the overall package is usually good, right? It's those details. I think that there's a lot of conflation of style and substance with all this talk about premium. Well, there is value in that perceived premium. I mean, just look at Apple with the iPhone. There is value in that perceived premiumness. I mean, just look at Apple, period. Like, you look at, think about that sock Apple came out with recently. We crapped on that here. Well, I did. I don't know how you guys felt about it, but I crapped on it. That thing sold out in 3 hours. A sock for $240. Sold out for your iPhone. A strap for your iPhone, essentially the sock, sold out at over $200 in a matter of hours, okay? So there is style, there is value in style. There's value in style and premiumness and perceived premiumness, because that's what that thing sold on. It sold on style and perceived premiumness, period. Where else would you go and pay for a $200 knit carrier for your iPhone and get $200? I mean, and someone could charge $240 for it. That's the brand name Apple that collab with, I forgot his name. He's a renowned Japanese designer. Same guy who collabed with Apple on the 2015 Hermes Apple Watch bands. Same guy who made Steve Jobs turtleneck. There's perceived premiumness in that, and I think there's value in that perceived premiumness. And so when I talk about design, and I talk about design and premiumness and how premium something is, there's definite value in that, and companies see that. If they didn't, reMarkable wouldn't be doing what they're doing with their devices. You know what I mean? Apple wouldn't be. It's evident. Apple is a bad example of this because they also have a ton of substance. That's a good point. I'm only talking about the design aspect of this. They do have substance, right? But when I talk about reMarkable's design choices and their premiumness, I'm only talking about the design. They have a premium design. Now I will crap on their operating system all day, right? I mean, I can't even defend that. They haven't given me a shield and a cape dense enough to withstand the attacks. I can't even fight back with what tools they give you. Like, I'd have to put up my knuckles, and I don't. I'm not a knuckle fighter. I'm not the pikey. I'm not the bare knuckle pikey champion from some Snatch. I'm not him. I'm more American Sniper. MacBooks, though, last forever. Well, that's a testament to the design, Dr. Ling, that MacBooks last forever. And that's what I say premiumness, right? Because typically when you have a premiumly built device, one of those upshots of that is that it's going to last you a while, right? Another thing is it just usually looks really good when people think about that. The Rock says, same, Aaron. I was kind of lost for words when the Manta plastic shell was premium and then very quickly not. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa. Who said this? Whoa, whoa. Wait. What? Aaron talking crap? What did Aaron say? If Boox fails to be considered to be premium, can someone explain how a plastic Supernote is? All right. I know every now and again, Aaron keeps up with this argument. I don't even know how to. You know what I said in my review for the Nomad. Basically, I did in one of my videos for the Nomad, in my unboxing for the Nomad. I'm like, it just feels good in the hand. It's a departure from the metal. I don't know, Aaron. I can't even defend it. I just don't. The Supernote is odd. It's an oddity. It's different. It's like they're the only company that can get away with selling a plastic device, and I still feel like it's premium. I don't know why I feel like it's premium, Aaron. I can't even describe it to you. My Manta is fading. It's like yellowish red right now, and I still feel like it's premium. Why? I don't know. Maybe, you know what? Maybe that's what it is, Dr. Ling. Maybe they have the best software in the game. And who would argue that? They don't have all the tools that Onyx has, but their software is better to me. It's more intuitive. It looks better. More efficient. And if you're talking about indexing tools, they have way more indexing tools than Onyx does with the Boox platform. Yeah, I agree with that. It's the software that makes it premium to me. Maybe that's why I feel that way. Hold on, you guys. I gotta blow my nose. All right, my nose was bothering me. Sorry about that, you guys. All these Supernote fans hate on Boox and everything else and then act like Supernote is wrong at nothing. No, they're... well, I don't know about most Supernote owners, but me, I put on my cape for Supernote sometimes when it's warranted. But Supernote exists in that Goldilocks range, right? They have tools that nobody else has. The writing experience nobody else has. Nobody's doing all... Well, maybe people are doing all plastic, but they don't look as good. So, I mean... I do think the Manta design was a miss. I'm not going to hold you. I think it was a mistake to add the slim with the Manta design. I think they should have kept those things separate. Them trying to mesh two made it look weird. But you know what fixes that? Oh my goodness. Chat, hold on. All right, chat. We got to bring this up here. My bad, chat. Hold on. We gotta fix this. We gotta bring it. What happened? No, not that one. Okay, that one. Okay, here we go. All right, chat. So, you know what fixes that awkwardness design though is the Manta spine here, which we're gonna put these as soon as the Pixel Orange store opens up. We're gonna put these on the Pixel Orange store. They're really nice. It covers your ports. It covers the holes to keep the debris out of it. It gives you a nice rounded edge here that's comfortable to hold on to. This is rounded here. And it's soft, rubberish material. It's a good time. It's a good time. All right, moving on. Can we end this? So 71% says yes. So still, majority says yes, those things should be put in there. Let's go ahead and end this poll. Does it show us the results? Ooh, it does show us the results. We got to use these polls more often, chat. We definitely got to use these polls way more often. McCain, how's it going? Thanks for showing up. I like the look and feel of the reMarkable, but it was too limited over the price. Bought the Boox to get more functionality, even though it isn't perfect. Yeah, you're going to get way more functionality out of a Boox product for sure, McCain. Without a doubt. The Ghost Emperor 3 is better designed than the Manta. I agree with that. I'll agree with that because I also think the reMarkable 2 is a better design than the Manta. The Manta design is not good, bro. Matter of fact, I would go so far as to say everything I have here is designed better than the Manta. It's legit the worst design device that I have here. And I have like 13 right now. And the tab, at least the Tab Mini C, it has the nasty slopes that the Manta has as well. But at least the Tab Mini C is uniform in its nasty slopes. They're all around. The Manta just has one side with the nasty slope and the other side just flat. The Manta might be the most poorly designed device I have here. Yeah, absolutely. Well, it looks better than it. I'm like, design wise, it looks better than the It looks where is it at? Oh, I have it over at the other desk. It looks better than the Penstar Pro, eNote Pro. They put the eNote. The two-tone color on the eNote Pro killed the design for me. Man, the Manta is low-key trash outside of the Feel Right 2 and the new screen. What? Chill out. The design, yes, but the software, dude, is top-notch. Design is not worth that much. Oh, yeah, it is. Design is worth everything. Think about it. Like, we talk about, like, I use this analogy a lot. If you're a guy trying to attract a girl or a girl trying to attract a guy, it's not their personality that attracts you to them. Because if you're just meeting them, you don't know. If they catch your eye, it's the looks that caught your attention. Now you want to match up, does she have or he have the personality that I like, along with the looks that I like. It's like the reMarkable says, yeah, you like this look, don't you? Yeah, get me. You get it, and then you're like, now, do I like the tools? No? Okay, I'm on to something else that doesn't look as good, but has the personality that I like. The eNote 2 is better designed than the Manta. Agreed, Aaron. Agreed 100%. The Pro, though, the two-toneness kills it. Kills it being a better design than the Manta for me. It ain't ugly, but the two-tone nature of it could have been better. All right, let's move on here. What else we got here? The big four now. So listen, we've been talking about Viwoods here with this eReader. Where's the eReader at? Let's bring up the Viwoods eReader. Now it's Viwoods eReader time. So we've been talking about this Viwoods eReader, and I really do think that Viwoods this is like in the big four now. So I'm gonna it's solidified. I'm writing up the script for this dumb video. It's gonna be a dumb video. It's just for eInk people who like eInk. It's if you watch my the big four video, it's because you just like dumb eInk videos, and that's okay. Viwoods is top is the big four now, and Viwoods is in my opinion. Barring me liking this device right here, I love their AI paper, the big one. The mini I don't have, but I take it on good authority because a lot of people in the Discord, a lot of the chat crew, they do have the device and love it, and they have co-signed that device for months. So based off just sheer, like, I trust these people's opinion, I'm going to say that the mini's good too. If this thing is good, what else can we say about it? Oh boy, I got rant competition on YouTube now. Oh, listen. There's mini pies. Someone created a new pie. It's good to go though. For me, all the eInk tabs are pretty much the same, says Dr. DeRock. It's hard for me to call one trash and one premium. I do have deal breakers though, and monthly fee or proprietary things are deal breakers. I totally agree with that. I can totally understand that. Jay says, if Viwoods had the money to get custom screens built for the reader and EMR put in, I might have to start ditching Boox. LOL. I don't think Viwoods is going to make you ditch Boox, but you know who I think will make you ditch Boox? Well, maybe not, Jay. It's going to take a lot to make Jay ditch Boox. But I think that Scribe color soft. All right, back to the big four. All right, Viwoods, big four. If this thing right here is any good, and I have it on good authority that it is, listen, all they need to do is make this 7.1 inches. It's just 1 inch too small. 7.1 inches. I think with those bezels, we might be able to fit this thing in our pocket at 7.1 inches. Just give us 7. It doesn't have to be 7.1, just 7 inches. It's the sweet spot. It is. XTCL, they know. They know. But anyway, I'm gonna get this device in. We're ordering today to find out what's what on this thing, and I wholeheartedly think we're gonna like this over the Palma 2 Pro. I'm making that known right now. And I want to say off the gate too, I also think that this device right here is going to kill the Note Air 5C. Not that device. Not that one. Sorry. Whoa, not that one. Whoa, where are we at? Where's this thing at? This thing. This is going to kill the Note Air 5C. I can't wait to bury the thing. I'm so over. Just give me some draw. You know what? The only reason I will say this won't kill the Note Air 5C is because if this thing don't have good like drawing tools. If it doesn't have good drawing tools, then Note Air 5C it is. Okay. But nothing tells me that this won't have what I need. I can't wait, chat. I can't wait. All right. What else we got here? Reddit. Let's hit some Reddit up before we get out of here, you guys. We already hit 11 o'clock, but I did want to talk about a couple of things I saw on Reddit. Supernote, An Inconvenient Truth, the EPUB experience. I thought this was interesting because you know me, I talk crap about everybody's EPUB experience except for Onyx because theirs is just so good. You can't talk crap about it. I mean, I'm sorry. You can. It doesn't have a portrait or landscape toggle, you know, whatever. I know what you guys are going to say. Dude, just go into the shortcut and change the orientation of the whole tablet. I shouldn't have to change the orientation of the whole tablet for just the e-reader. Come on. Come on, chat. Why would I have to do that? Why? So anyway, but I would never argue that their e-reader is not the best. It is. Just that one little caveat irks me to no avail. It avails. It does it. Let's go to chat. I want to love the Scribe, but have Boox on other platforms. No, listen, McCain, you don't want to love the Scribe right now as it is today. Okay, just don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about the Scribe today. That thing's trash. It's a piece of crap. If you have one, throw it in the garbage right now. Save the space in your home. It's not even worth that. Whatever space is taking up on your desk, that space is way more valuable than the Scribe. Just throw it away and just wait for the new Scribe coming from my guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you do. Like, anyway, so we're not talking about the Scribe currently. That thing is garbage. The new one, we're going to call it the Scribe 2.0. That thing. That's going to be a whole different beast. Jay says, you can't do anything with a Scribe, LOL. You can't. Not the Scribe as it is today. This is what I wish I had the ability to just nuke every mention of the Scribe as it is today from the annals of internet history. Because this new Scribe is going to be nothing like this current Scribe. Nothing. They're only calling it a Scribe because the name, the marketing behind it. Whoa. Am I? Oh, I'm good. Okay. They're only calling it a Scribe because of the marketing muscle behind the name. They could have called it the Vision. It is probably more accurate. But they're just taking the name from a thing that they already have that does notes. But this is nothing like the Scribe. Nothing. You are going to get a lot of the old Scribe with new hardware. No, you're not. You're not. That's a common misconception, Aaron. Aaron says, but you have never used it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, Aaron. I've been around tech for so long. I've been around and seen what certain people do when they are at certain companies for so long. I know what happens when certain people come into a situation and history just repeats itself, right? So these people have the same kind of mentality when they come to a new place, which is why certain people get hired to do certain things. They're like, okay, this is what he did there. We want him to do that here. I know what's going to happen. I can see it. I told you I watched Pixel Leaves. I saw her tea cup with the tea leaves in it. It told me everything I needed to know. I know. Rod, you have to do two things. Get an old scribe in your hands. Never. And in your hands to read about what is rolling out with the new scribe. What? No. Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right, Aaron. I do need to get an old scribe because if I have an old scribe to compare to the new scribe, I can show people how much they are not anything alike. And I want to be able to do that reliably. Like right now, it's just a feeling, right? And when I have feelings like this, I am never wrong about that. I'm wrong sometimes, but I'm not wrong about this. I am not wrong about this. Right? I use the scribe and read the tea leaves. Now this new workspace is good. Yeah. It's going to be good. All right, moving on. Let's get to this. Let's get to this Supernote inconvenient truth thing. So I've always said that the eReader and the Supernote platform, or the Supernote platform, is more about note taking than eReader. Even though it has a reader app on it. It's not the best out of the big four. Let me hold on. Let me think about that. No, it's not the best out of the big four. It's probably number 3 on the list. Yeah, it's probably number 3 on that list. We're approaching a year since the Supernote Mantle was released, and in that time, Ratta has released several OS updates introducing stickers and most recently private cloud support, which we all like here, I think. Admiral as these updates are, to my mind, new functionality must be secondary to functionality that was marketed when the device launched. If this is defective, okay, that's not a contentious statement. Okay, I don't know what they're saying there. Your own marketing stipulate. Okay, never mind. You know what, you guys? I don't know what's going on here. All right, let's skip that paragraph. Yet, despite a year of releases since the Manta launched, the EPUB reading experience remains shocking, embarrassingly bad. If you think the Supernote experience is bad, try reMarkable. This dude will have a hate message 10 times longer than this. There's a litany of posts on this subreddit on the issue. People have been reporting this till they're blue in the face. No improvements have been made. In a year, Supernote PR team has provided comforting words umpteen times. I like that word umpteen. I've never seen that written out before. That's interesting. That it will be addressed, but Ratta's actions show truly how little priority is being given to this issue. Ratta don't care about the reader app, bro. They care about the writing experience and note taking, in my opinion. And if I'm wrong, let me know, chat. And everybody's giving them workarounds in the comments. Yeah, this is the note taking thing. Like, if you need a really good e-reader, go get an Onyx device. I guarantee that's what Supernote wants to say, but they won't let. Matter of fact, not Supernote. That's what what's her name? Mulan. That's what Mulan wants to say. But they won't let her. Or him. What do we got here? Palma 2 Pro, Palma 2, and Viwoods Reader. So you can see the Palma 2 Pro is very dark, which is due to the color filter. The other two are much lighter, but I find the Viwoods Reader much easier on the eyes. I would too. Viwoods has really good screen tech, which is one of the reasons. I remember when they first announced this, and I don't know if you guys remember this. That's one of the first things I said. The Viwoods AI paper is the best screen contrast-wise in eInk note-taking today for black and white devices. There was no doubt in my mind that would translate to that little e-reader, if it's just about e-reading. I'm like, this is going to be a slam dunk for them. Screen-wise, it's going to be a slam dunk. And it looks so much better. Come on. I don't know why it looks neater. Did I make a mistake by getting this Palma 2 Pro? Did I just make a mistake? If I was probably all I would have needed to test on this. Black text feels much less harsh on the reader, but on the Palma 2, the black text feels much more piercing to my eyes. I don't know what that would mean. The first one is the Palma 2 Pro, second one, the Viwoods Reader, and the third is the Palma 2. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. I get that. Viwoods told me the color version of their reader release early December, so it will be interesting to see if it's lighter than the Palma 2 Pro. That's interesting. Little insights about a color of Palma. Did we know that, you guys? That's an interesting tidbit there. I think this is just a little video talking about it here. Can we?
Okay.
Okay, he's just talking about the devices here. All right, that's not what I thought it was. I thought it was going to be a comparison between a few devices there, but not that. I don't know what reader that is on the end there. Is that the AI paper? Let's go to the chat. Ask Super. No. Let's go up a little bit. Rod, I think you might be overestimating your boy Panos' ability to turn the Amazon cruise ship. There's no ship big enough, no mountain high enough that Panos Panay can't. You know what I'm trying to say. He's going to get it done. He's going to get it done. I think he is too, Jay. You guys, just wait till it comes out, and then you're gonna be like, you know what, Rod was right. Rod was right. Can't wait for the ad support scribe needs to dismiss a template ad to write a note. Yeah, if it's that way, then I can't co-sign that. I hope it's not that way, because Amazon, yeah, I can't co-sign that to Rock. I hope not. Now, over the time, they will roll out software for the new scribe, but out the gate, it will be very old scribe vibes. I don't think so. Even out the gate, I don't think so. I don't think that's true. They're going to set the tone out of the gate with this device. I also said about the AI paper and was told Supernote screen is just as good, only darker because of Feel-Right 2. Is this really true? The Feel-Right 2 is a thick film, so I would imagine there's going to be some more refraction, light refraction happening. I don't know that to be true, though. Yeah, glory be his name. Exactly, The Rock. Panos Panay is going to, when that Scribe ColorSoft launches, where is it? When this thing launches, I'm just predicting the domination that's going to happen. Look at those bezels. And hold on. You guys don't even see that. There we go. This thing right here. Look at those bezels. Just look at those bezels. I mean, come on. Chill out, everybody. This is going to kill. Now, and you couple this with the fact that they're keeping EMR, bigger screen. Man. You get a choice of the bezel color. I might have to buy two. I literally may have to get two. I literally may have to get the black and white. If they got drawing tools that can match what Onyx does, I literally may have to get the color and the black and white. I'm not going to hold you. Sight unseen. I might have to get let it come out that the software has drawing tools. It's a dub. It's over. It's over. All right, let's get back to the Reddit so we can get out of here, you guys. What else we got on the Reddit tip? More Viwoods reader. Viwoods team, it's near perfect mobile e-reader, but please make the AI button mappable. Wait, the AI button ain't mappable? Yeah, listen, Viwoods, you got to fix that, bruh. Yeah, I want that button to be available for me to do whatever I want it to do. Come on, chill out. Like, what are we talking here? What are we talking here? I'm never going to use AI on this thing. Okay, I'm so used to my Gemini 2.5 Pro. Okay, stop playing with them. I'm so used to that. I'm not trying to do whatever you're using here. What are they using? GPT-5? Who cares? Who cares? I'm not. Moving on though. No real alternative to Boox that offers what Boox does. Yeah, bruh. There ain't no alternatives. That's why I'm hoping Amazon comes in and cleans house, or at least gives Onyx a fight. What's the phrase? A run for his money. Like I think the only company that's going to be able to give Onyx a run for his money in the tools department is going to be Amazon with the scribe color soft, well, with the new scribes that they should call something else, so it's not even remotely. No one can even like trace its lineage back to that piece of trash that's out right now. Whatever. Scribe note taking as of now is super limited. It is. It won't be. I don't think it's going to be that way, Dr. Ling. I don't. I think they're reworking it right now. If they don't, I would be so upset. But there's nothing about my boy Panos that says it won't get done. There's nothing about my boy Panos that says it won't get done. The scribe is almost the same as the reMarkable. Yeah. Yeah, tool sets, I would agree with that too, Aaron. Getting notes from the scribe is also a huge pain. Yeah, I think all that's going to change. And I think that because they keep mentioning this, professional tools for professional use. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. They're about to they're overhauling the whole situation. Because I don't know a person alive that would attach the word professional to the scribe and any of its tools. Like, stop. So the fact that they're using those words means that something different is coming. Something different is coming. reMarkable is strictly better in my opinion, Aaron. reMarkable is better because of the better build quality and just the user friendliness. Like I said, I don't see panels making the mistake of saying, "Oh, our users want to copy and paste," and then not eventually come to the conclusion maybe they want to bulk copy and paste. Like, how do you make those two features in two separate updates? Because you forgot it, you didn't think about it when you released duplications, and then you're like, "Oh, you want to duplicate multiple files? Really? Who does that? Okay, I guess we'll let you do that too." What? All right, let's get on to the next thing we got here. What's next? Yeah, there's no alternative to Boox right now because they got the most complete tool set. Manta yellowing. Yeah, this has been a thing for a long time. I just wanted to bring this up because Aaron keeps talking about the Supernote's not premium. It's probably not a premium build, but that software is premium. And the design ethos behind what they're thinking is, to me, worth being called premium. I can't describe it, Aaron. I don't know what to tell you, bro. I mean, that's just it. It's premium. just believe that it's premium. But by this picture and the problems they're having with the yellowing and redding, no, you wouldn't imagine it's premium, right? Like, no one would read this and see this and be like, "Oh, that's a premiumly built device." But I guess you know what too? I'm basing a lot of this off of the Nomad because that was my first foray into Supernote mania, and the Nomad doesn't have those problems with coloring. And it's a symmetrical device, which the Nomad is not symmetrical in any way, shape, or form. So, there's that. Whew. All right, we reached the end of the show, you guys. Wow. Not too bad. Not too long. I really appreciate you guys for being here. Let's go ahead and give the chat their dues here. We got applause coming for Aaron. Thanks for being here, Jay. We got Dr. Ling. We also got The Rock here. We got who else we had up here? Oh, we got McCain, first time guy. Appreciate you for being here. Try to come again if you can. We also got who else? There was another first time person here. You first time people, I appreciate you. Come back. And also we got Lark. There we go. That was Lark. We got eInk. Appreciate you for being here as well. And also BM. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you for being here. This is Rants About Tech, the show where we talk about today's tech news, eInk news. We do this Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to kind of whenever. Like if you liked. We got a few people in here right now. You guys should definitely go ahead and all like the show. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this. And I will see, hopefully, all of you back here tomorrow where we're talking about new tech stuff. We may have a demo. We'll see. All right, everyone. Take care.